Today, we're going to talk about something both foundational and often under-addressed women's wellness after age 30. More specifically, we'll focus on the biological, hormonal, and neurophysiological changes that occur in women's bodies and brains after age 30, and how specific science-based tools can support longevity, vitality, emotional resilience, cognitive sharpness, and beauty. We will explore how female biology changes after 30 and why the truth about hormones like estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, what shifts in metabolism, skin, brain function, and mood occur, nutrition, exercise, light, and sleep tools, and the real daily habits that matter most, not fads, but protocols grounded in neuroscience and endocrinology. Let's begin by understanding the core shift that happens after 30. Women's biology is dynamic. By age 30, the body begins very gradual changes that often go unnoticed until the mid to late 30s, and then accelerate into the 40s. Key shifts included reduced ovarian follicle reserve fluctuations in estrogen and progesterone levels, slow decline, slowing metabolic rates and insulin sensitivity chains. In collagen production, brain chemistry begins subtle adaptations, particularly involving dopamine. Most serotonin and pain are dopamine, are not most change of their changes, they simply put negative and fully doped part of a new biological rhythm. The key is to adapt your habits to support your physiology as it changes. Let's talk about the three big hormonal players in women's health over 3-Hug-1. Estrogen supports brain function, mood, memory, skin elasticity, and bone health X begins to decline in the late 30s or 40s. Perimenopause. 2. Progesterone X calms the nervous system. J supports sleep. X often drops earlier than estrogen. Low levels. AA anxiety, poor sleep, irritability. 3. Testosterone X supports muscle motivation. Libido slowly declines from late 20s onward. How to support hormones naturally. XA manage blood sugar stable and helps hormone balance. IgA strength train boosts testosterone and growth hormone at morning sun get more and regulates cortisol and hormones. XA sleep 70-90 hours. A supports hypothalamic pituitary ovarian ovaoc HPO axis to avoid endocrine disruptors. N plastics, parabens, BPS after 30, muscle mass naturally declines unless actively preserved. This is critical because JJ muscle is metabolically active. Supports weight stability. JEC. Muscle improves insulin sensitivity. DEX muscle. Protect bone density. Lifting weights increases growth hormone and testosterone naturally. Protocol, the J lift 24x a week, prioritize compound movement, squats, deadlifts, presses, rows. X moderate to heavy weights. 60-12 reps JIX, track progressive overload over time. This is not just about appearance. It's about functional strength, hormones, metabolism, and emotional resilience. Estrogen and progesterone both impact the brain's neurotransmitters. G. Estrogen A supports serotonin, dopamine, acetylcholines. Progesterone supports GABA, calming. When levels drop or fluctuate, women may experience GJ brain fog, exit irritability. G. Emotional sensitivity. J. Anxiety or low mood. Support with J, exercise, especially morning movements. Creatine 5, Gil Day supports female cognition and mood's magnesium glycinate. Calms the brain, supports progesterone, B vitamins for dopamine and serotonin synthesis, JIC, omega-3s, EPA, and DHA for neurotransmitter balance. These interventions are subtle but powerful, especially when used consistently. If you're still menstruating, wellness habits can be tuned to your cycle. Follicular phase, days teen, 14x, estrogen rising up more energy, mental clarity zig, ideal time for intense workouts, creative work, decision-making Z, high protein 6 moderate carb meals work well, luteal phase, days 150, 28th urge, the progesterone rises, are more introspective, slower digestion support with light workouts, breath work, journaling challenge, eat more magnesium, rich foods, dark chocolate, spinach, pumpkin seeds. Tracking your cycle provides insights into emotional patterns, energy trends, and motivation. Apps like Clue, Flow, or even a simple journal work well. After 30, women often juggle more X and work, stress, family care, jet health concerns, Jex sleep, debt X, social expectations. This leads to chronically elevated cortisol, which GG breaks down muscle and skin collagen JAGs, inhibits thyroid and reproductive hormones, J increases belly fat, Jet disrupts sleep and immunity, daily nervous system tools, Z physiological size 2 inhales, 1 long exhale, 2 instant, calm G, yoga nidra or NSDR for recovery, evening walk after dinner A cortisol, control, Z phone, free hour, before bed stress resilience is not just mental. It's a biochemical superpower. After 30 dexa collagen production drops 1-2% per year, mitochondrial function declines, less energy, slower repair support with the X collagen peptides, 10 gold day, spruce vitamin CT, red light therapy. Boosts collagen and mitochondrial function, Z niacinamide, retinol, and hyaluronic acid topicals, JICs, adequate protein intake, at least 100 gold day for most women, X quality sleep. When most skin repair occurs, skin health is a mirror of internal biology. And stress, sleep, and nutrition play the largest role. The gut microbiome affects G estrogen, metabolism, egg inflammation, X mood, F skins, energy, gut protocol G, eat fermented foods, yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut Z, go get 250, 35 fibril days, avoid frequent antibiotics unless necessary, A, support the liver with leafy greens, beets, dandelion, water X, manage stress. Cortisol changes microbiota composition. Your microbiome is your second brain, and it governs more than you realize. Women are more prone to GG insomnia, eggs, restless sleep J, midnight waking M, often due to cortisol spikes or low progesterone. Sleep protocol, the J, no caffeine after 2 p.m. dim lights, after sunset X, wind down 1 hour before it with no screen, then time G, take magnesium glycinate or L-theine if needed. Chick, keep room, keen, cool, and dark take practice gratitude, journaling to reduce ruminating. If sleep improves, everything improves. Energy, mood, weight, immune health, even skin. Avoid extreme diets. Women's bodies are sensitive to undereating, especially over 30. A key nutrition principles X, eat enough protein, 1/6, 2.2 kg body weight. Include healthy fats, olive oil, nuts, avocado J, prioritize fibrous micronutrients from whole foods X. Avoid skipping meals unless fasting is part of a personalized, well-tolerated protocol J, don't fear carbs. especially post-workout or pre-sleep, support serotonin. Supplements to consider: HA, magnesium, X, vitamin D3, plus K2, kids extra, omega-3 is creatine, sex, iron, especially if menstruating, extra B, complex loneliness is a biological stressor. Women over 30 often face changes in X, they relationship dynamics, J, fertility, narratives, J, sexual drive, J, sense of purpose, tools, X, weekly connection, friend, walk, calls, gatherings, journal, identity, beyond roles, CG. I'm more than just a motherly employee. Do you explore sexual wellness through education, body awareness, and hormone tracking, X, reduce social media comparison, J, cultivate real-world community and meaning, your nervous system thrives on safe, supportive relationships. Cassie studi estis ad meni qna liasones hoanas reset at 38. Entrepreneur. High stress, low energy akin, and sleep problems. Adopted training, cut sugar, added creatine, soothed collagen. Began NSDR and removed screens won her before bed. 3 months later, consistent sleep, improved skin, stable mood, higher confidence. Can fasting harm women over 30? It depends. Some benefit. But if fasting causes fatigue, anxiety, missed periods, or binge cycles, scale back. What is the ideal form of exercise? Mix of strength, zone 2 cardio, and walking. Yoga or breath work for recovery. Not extremes. Consistency. How do I know if I have hormonal imbalance? Clues: irregular cycles, acne, mood swings, weight gain, fatigue, sleep issues. See a doctor for labs: estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, thyroid, cortisol. Is HRT, hormone replacement therapy, safe? For some, yes, under doctor guidance. Risks and benefits vary. Not everyone needs it. What's one thing to do today? Get sunlight in your eyes in the first hour of waking. Regulates cortisol, mood, hormones, and sleep. Is alcohol worse after 30? Yes. It disrupts REM sleep, increases cortisol, and negatively affects estrogen metabolism. Do I need to do everything to feel better? No. Pick 12 keystone habits. Let momentum build. You don't need perfection. You need consistency. Why do I feel more sensitive than before? Because your nervous system is changing. And that's not weakness. It's an opportunity to build better tools and deeper self-awareness. Morning 10 mins, sunlight, jet protein 2 fat, breakfast edgen, fate light movement or strength hydration, electrolytes, midday, nourishing lunch, fiber, lean protein, colorful plants, 10-minute walk, XNSDR, or rest break, cycle tracking, if applicable, evening X, dinner 223 irriters before bed X, digital wind, downs magnesium, or herbal tea, gratitude journaling, ticks cool. Dark room for sleep, weekly strength, training, Zex zone 2X, cardio X, 12VX, social engagement XLX, long walk in nature, JLX, meal prep X, reflection, or solo time. Your body is not working against you. It's adapting. Your mind is not weaker. It's evolving. Women over 30 face real biological changes, but with the right understanding and tools, you can feel better, think clearer, move stronger, and age powerfully. The habits that matter are not glamorous. They are consistent, simple, science-based. And when done regularly, they change everything. So today, begin with 1, Ichu a walk in the sunjay, a good night's Sleep's a strength workout Zex a moment of stillness because small biological wins add up. To longevity, vitality, and joy, thank you for being here and for your interest in science-based tools. If this was helpful, share it with a woman who deserves to feel her best. Until next time, be well and take care of your brain, your body, and your future.